For 16 years, we've been building a site that's been called innovative, insightful, and informative. Now there's a new name for it. We're now NBCnews.com.
What you're looking at is someone suggesting on Hidden Camera he's a hitman.
You don't think we should walk around and talk?
And I'm playing along as a potential client.
I got a problem with a guy,
Okay,
and I got to take care of it.
okay.
It feels like a scene from a movie.
What are the options?
What's going to happen to him?
Well, what can you do?
I can do anything.
But he's no actor, and he's telling me what he's willing to do to a potential victim.
He can disappear, or he can get hurt, he can get hospitalized. A lot of things can happen.
You'll see what happens with him later. But this isn't a story about a hitman. It's really a story about where we found him. Of all places, in the online classified. A place where billions of people worldwide come to sell, share, and offer services on sites like Craigslist and Backpage. You can find anything: apartments, cars, furniture, jobs, or even a spouse. But with just a few clicks, you can also find some very strange things. A young man offering his kidney for $50,000.
It wouldn't matter to have 2 kidneys or 1 kidney.
A woman selling a potent narcotic, a drug that should only be prescribed by a doctor. How do you justify this?
You asked for them.
This man says he's selling his marijuana delivery business.
I can do about $800 to $1,000 a day.
These are just a few of the people behind the posts, the billions of listings in the digital universe. They may look like simple words on a screen, but peel back the listings and there's a world of drama.
I think it is dire. It is very dire.
Anger.
Get out of my f***ing office. Now you're aggravating me.
Desperation.
It could potentially save my life.
And deception.
Your boss is selling counterfeit products.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Tonight, our hidden cameras take you inside the fascinating world of the online classified, a place where everyday people live double lives.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
We begin with how easy it is to buy powerful and highly addictive narcotics without a prescription. And there are listings for almost any illegal drug you can imagine, inflaming a national epidemic of drug abuse. Take this listing: No More Pain. Someone is selling narcotic painkillers, including OxyContin. We responded, and a few hours later, here comes our delivery man.
Sorry about the rain, dude. Good to see you.
Hands me 2 pills when I greet him.
What do I owe you?
I hand him $80, and that's when I tell him who I am.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. You know the show?
You locking me up?
I'm not locking you up.
Oh.
I just want to ask you about what's going on here.
He knows if I was a cop, he'd be arrested. Selling OxyContin on the streets is a felony.
You're making me nervous.
Well, you should be nervous. You just did something illegal. People are getting hooked to this drug all over America, and you're involved in selling it.
Yeah.
How do you justify that?
He told us he was just a delivery man, and this was his first and last time selling pills.
I was just doing a friend a favor, you know what I'm saying? But thank you for letting me.
So you're saying you're never going to do it again?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
And you promise?
Swear to everything.
And he scooted away. Here's another post selling narcotic painkillers. This time, we asked for Vicodin. We set up a meeting with the seller, and here she comes.
Hey, how are you? Nice to see you. How's everything?
Walk with me to this place right here.
She leads me into a little boutique unrelated to our deal, where for $80, she hands me an empty cigarette pack with 6 pills inside.
Yeah.
There's 6 of them in there for you.
6. Okay. And that's the Vicodin?
Yes.
And apparently, there's more where these came from.
You can call me at any time.
Okay, cool.
Day or night.
Sounds like you had a good business going.
I keep it as tight as I can.
Tight as you can?
Yeah.
So the reason I'm asking you all these questions is because I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story about people who sell things online. And in this case, you're selling prescription drugs online.
Actually, I don't know what I'm selling.
Well, what is this right here that you just sold to me?
Something you asked for.
Okay, so here's the problem. You're illegally selling these drugs, these prescription medicines,
And you
and
sought
these
me
are the
out.
drugs. These are the drugs
You sought
that
me
end
out.
up in the hands of teenage kids.
Not really.
who get addicted. What she actually sold us was the generic form of Vicodin, which she implied was prescribed to her.
This is my own stuff.
This is your own stuff?
Yes.
Where do you get it?
From my own place.
What place is that?
I'm not going to cause my place to get in trouble. Absolutely not. It's just my own thing. Do you understand what it is to struggle on a day-to-day living?
Do you understand what it is to provide drugs illegally?
May I speak freely?
Please do.
Marijuana is considered illegal and yet is about to be legalized. Explain to me that one. Thank you and have a good day.
Thank you. And as long as she changed the subject to marijuana, so will we. This man posted an offer on Craigslist to sell a list of his marijuana clients, and our meeting's going to get off to an interesting start.
Like that guy from that child molester show. I get that all the time.
Come to think of it, you do look like that guy.
I get that all the time.
Seriously, how easy was it for you to get this stuff and for anyone else that wants to buy it?
It's disturbing, Lester. I mean, basically, you go on one of these sites, you punch in a search term like pain relief, and you have all these options to buy drugs, as you saw us doing, like Vicodin and oxycodone. You show up at a time and a place that you set up, you have the money, you get the pills. And this is really important information for parents to know because there's an epidemic of this kind of drug use among teenagers and college students.
You met some fascinating characters in this investigation. What's coming up next?
The next guy goes by the name Dr. Love, and he's got an entire drug dealing business up for grabs.
I can do about $800 to $1,000 a day.
And check out what we've got later. Would you sell a body part on Craigslist? Would you buy one? How desperate are you?
I'm desperate for my children.
When Wild Wild Web continues.